Crap is inside
Let
out,
me know
so
when I
to
have
take
to do
the
this
headphones
again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Over at you right now.
Oh man,
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry. I just walked in too.
Are you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
Not risk.
Starting this club, now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you.
Oh, my heart's getting too warm.
My train of thought, where did it go? You just interrupted me while I was
Sorry.
typing. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. But I'm not talking about our part in the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Oh no, not
You
86.
sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Gulp. Excuse me. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on.
It's not comparing different shows.
And we listen to her do her lesson plans. Are you saying you don't like squid?
Yes, well, I'm a professional.
Okay.
I'm a professional too.
You of all people?
I feel like there's more than one to saying that.
Well, all things considered,
say I didn't
professionalism
like
has nothing to do with doing your work.
I don't know about that.
It has to do with your attitude.
Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because this voice is killing me. It's right in your name. Monica. Now that you pointed that out, it makes it so much easier to do.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Wow, I'm missing my name.
People keep stealing my noise.
I didn't
what?
do it, your noise.
God.
Fine, fine.
Stop stroking her chin. Weirded me out.
What?
He was doing it with the mouse. Just like very lightly rubbing
Just-
it across her jawline. Yeah, just like that.
Conversation with my sister, and all of a sudden I just come back to stop stroking her chin with your mouse. What?
Awkward.
Oh, that was weird. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyways? No, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
10 days.
You can go talk to everyone else.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori
Yay.
shows me a big smile.
Yay!
What am I doing?
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. You say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Oh, yeah, that's completely true, because my desk is covered in papers.
It's true.
What's up?
You could have provided sound effects.
Look, actually, I was turning pages in a book.
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I haven't noticed anything about her. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. That text is just, it's hard for me to read.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind.
I tried to provide a sound effect, but like rubbing an
But
actual
I'm
eraser
surprised
across
I'm
my
not
desk
the one
doesn't make
asking
a
you,
sound.
Shadow. Must reach book, must reach book. Oh,
Monica, you okay? It sounds like you just got crushed by your bookcase.
Oh god. Danielle, you alright?
yeah, I just
Danielle.
knocked a bunch of stuff off with nearly dropping a 1,000-page textbook on my desk.
Ew. Teacher edition.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love light reads.
You
Okay,
seem to read her
Hermione.
a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I heard that was a good show.
Maybe. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Shadow.
Me?
Ooh, these are some good coupons.
How on earth would you come up with that conclusion?
Sorry.
Well,
I mean, seriously, they can't be that good of a coupon.
I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club.
They're pretty good coupons.
It's just like an extra light was turned It's just like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
Then you started writing poems for everyone else.
Dang.
No way.
Yes.
Sayori
Alright.
is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine.
And rainbows and sprinkles and everything else that's sweet.
And parfits.
And parfits. That's not how you say that word.
It's not any different now than it always has been.
Oh,
Stop doing that.
you're so funny, Shadow.
God damn it.
Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? Didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
Do not.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Oh. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much.
Shadow.
Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary.
Oh my gosh.
But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica.
Absolutely nothing.
Hey, you! Flab!
It's like Natsuki just walks up to you.
No, she was about to sound like a smoker because of all the phlegm that built up. Ugh. Hey, you!
I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
Really? It's not like I'm worried.
Not because it's you or anything.
Right? I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me... then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean... assuming you don't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh.
Well, First of all,
Are you gonna? Are you gonna? Are you,
nope,
are
nope,
you gonna
you
keep
done.
reading my line?
Okay, you're a girl
Oh,
now.
my bad.
That's fine.
Oh no, that's fine. I knew what the line was. I just thought it was funny that you read it.
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all, you should really work hard on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Non-committal to the whole best friend thing.
Right? Then in that case, you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you should be the first person she should go to, right? She would go to. I can't read.
That's fine. It's only a literature club. Reading is not necessary.
Shut up.
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. More phlegm. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of
Keep
what
changing
she
pieces.
said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah.
Even though it's not more obvious right now.
I should have thought of it that way from the start.
Shadows already dense. You put the turtle in a bag of holding. Anyway, Natsuki fiddles with the book. You're the narrator, not me.
Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
Like, Natsuki just mutters under her breath, Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
I mean, there are some people who narrate themselves, so... She really means words. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything.
Liar.
We've been friends for a long time.
Hey, Natsuki's the tsundere here.
It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so...
I was not. Jeez. If you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble moving over the massive weight of all this soon. ...
I was about to say something really mean, and then I had to think about it going, wait. Be nice. Be nice. We're on the internet. I can't say that.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems. I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica. She smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Probably something stupid, like boys. Wait, oh no!
Let me get my D4.
If you need a D3, I have one of those too.
We only need a D4.
Well, it narrows down over time.
Wow. Wait, what? Fuck.
No relief for you.
I was looking down and I just looked up. I was like, crap. This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it.
You did use boop in there. That's pretty good.
It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might have the same wavelength. I can't read. I don't care anymore. But you never really struck me as her type.
Oh, I could have sworn I
What?
clicked. Sayori has a type all. Oh my god.
Thank you for making me feel better.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know. But in honesty, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Jesus.
Oh, the weight of all this.
It was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say you could say we each take care of each other in our own way. That threw me off bad.
It's fine. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
Oh, right, that part.
Here.
Oh.
This is so awkward. I've read this one and I'm just like, this is weird. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Why did that fall like that? Oh, never mind, I see it. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. I hate dynamic pentameter. Okay. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach. This is so awkward. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had. In a way you had thought left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. The voice actor feels uncomfortable. Why?
You never know. I get the weird ones.
True. That was just way too romantic for this conversation, that's all. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. God almighty, you're innocent. Kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach.
So
I don't
you
know, man.
decided to
Fish poop in
write
it.
about the beach first, and then came up with the message later.
Well, yeah, well... It's only because of what happened yesterday. After all, Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic Jesus, I cannot read. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh. Can you really see her doing that too? Really see her doing that too. Wow, that was a statement, not a question. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's good practice. Yay, I got a break.
Well then.
Yeah, sick.
I legitimately do have a D3.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Wait, that exists?
Yes.
Apparently, I guess. I don't know.
Take a picture and send it to the group. I am furious.
I am curious too.
I'll send it to you a little later, because right now I don't want to interrupt the stream.
No,
Okay,
you're
okay.
fine. No, you're fine. I'm confused as to how it exists.
I have a
Wait.
quarter in my dice.
Okay, there we go. 3.
Monica.
Yeah.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take my poem I'm holding in my hands.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather.
Oh god.
Whoa. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Where am I now? Okay. But a hand catches me between a thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Mom, would you text me? The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with the breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Okay then.
You know,
That's
I
so
feel
pretty.
like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. That's called flat characters. Anyway,
Aha! Jokes.
I don't think she was joking.
here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
That is actually legitimately good advice.
Yeah.
Yay, good advice.
I go.
That's one of the things I like about this game. There is actually good stuff like that in there.
Go ahead and roll.
All right,
Or
time to
flip
get
a
out
coin.
that D2.
I have
Also known as a quarter.
Yeah, I have a nickel.
Here. Head Sayori, tails Yuri. Come on. Dang it.
I got tails.
So did I. Good job. Yuri ahoy! We're ignoring the crap out of Sayori today.
Why does
Best
this keep
idea.
happening?
I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Shadow,
Jesus Christ.
but I can't help but feel a little bit foolish.
What for?
Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style.
Oh.
That probably just sounded arrogant.
Oh.
I'm so stupid.
Yuri, that's a little...
No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me.
Jesus Christ.
And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem.
Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. It's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head.
Oh,
I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking a face value.
I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility.
Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things?
Being disliked.
Yuri,
Oh.
What am I saying? I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it exists.
I never meant to bring this up.
Yuri turns away from me.
You should go. Please.
And that's one broken heart.
Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking.
Are you sure? Yuri nods.
I've actually never seen this dialogue before.
Alright.
Really?
It's breaking my heart right
I
now.
leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse.
That seems to usually be the case.
Yep. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll
Like
wait
someone
until
else you know.
until she's feeling a little bit better.
Hey, who's that supposed to be?
I don't know.
That took way too damn long.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Where the fuck is this going?
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe.
Bullshit.
That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Shadow.
Sayori, there's something wrong.
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
See, that's the sound I make when I will! Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
You insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. God.
Monica.
Okay, you three. Hope if I have my thing unmuted. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a sec. Is it me, or did you just say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Jesus Christ.
Is your books maybe... In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Uh, it seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Well, where the
That's okay.
where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee.
So
Atsuki, please, show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well. I went home early.
That's so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No.
No, he hates commitment.
First off,
Damn.
first of all, stop it misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh, I love that Pokemon.
That curious expression coming from Yayori, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything was fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
As Monica flips through her notes.
I'm trying to find out where I was taking this test from.
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can,
Huh?
guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know?
Hmm.
Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
What, you really passed that perception check?
I know, right?
It's amazing.
It was that crit yesterday.
Yeah. You only
Shade.
get it after it's too late and it doesn't matter.
Right?
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know?
It's true.
So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
The guitar music kicks up really loud. Love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Shadow.
I'm good. The one who is truly useless.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you accept it.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Yeah.
That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? What on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
You'll find out in a minute.
Yep.
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Look at all of that blushy blush.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you.
Not dirty work.
It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Damn
But
it.
where else would he
Go.
sit?
Natsuki
And the
tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Shadow may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just looking for an excuse. Ugh, wow. I definitely mixed up those words. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Shadow to... I'm not gonna finish the sentence that I want to say.
Alright.
And get in here.
It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't... Just what do you think?
True baking is meticulous.
It is, because there's a lot of freaking measuring.
Guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Shadow to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Can I
Shadow
go
can't
home?
make decisions.
Can I
No,
go
he
home?
can't. Besides, he hasn't
You're
really
being-
got much chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
Oh no.
So I'm sure he's interested in.
You what? There we go. You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Shadow, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Yeah, you have to pick your wife.
You have to pick your waifu.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case,
Everyone looks straight at me.
Oh, crud. Major decision. Shadow's only
Of
weakness.
course.
D4.
I'm going to go with...
Now, do you want to roll this randomly, or does Shadow actually have something in character he wants to do?
in character, he would probably go to Sayori.
Then go in character!
go in character,
Yes.
and if... Yeah, go in character.
This is a
I
hard
go in character.
situation. I'd rather not be in this.
Also, I rolled a 3, so... I rolled
Do
one.
it!
I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said,
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No!
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. I rolled a 3, by the way.
You
Monica,
Yep.
So your order.
I have to choose one of them.
Hey, on the D4, I rolled a 3. You gotta pick 3. The dice compel thee.
Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yay, you picked me.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
And it's lagging. Monica, you're the one who needs the least amount of help out of all of us. Oh,
But
the music.
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
but Shadow was the one who.
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to be making responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Can I
No
go home?
ulterior motives. None.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri?
Can I please go home?
In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives.
It's nonsense.
Excuse me?
Baka.
Please.
Shadow just sneaks out quietly as they're all.
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place.
Guys.
The dream is forcing him to stay here.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know.
I just want to go home.
If we don't do a good job if you make us... we won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Oh, they thought it was wrong. That's true.
Think of the club, Monica.
I just want to go home.
If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
I wish Sayori was here.
I'm so uncomfortable. So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Shadow to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. You have a
Jesus
preference,
Christ
Shadow?
on a kite. Flip a coin.
I got tails of mine, so.
Here, I got a coin here.
What did Drask get?
I actually wasn't flipping, but I can. Actually, I'll do one better and roll a d4.
I got
But you-
tails.
You only have 2.
I got 4, which I had assigned to Yuri. Canonically, the best
So
girl.
all three of you got Yuri.
Apparently.
I need a break.
I just want to go home, but I guess.
Dan, I hope
Yuri-
your vocal cords are warmed up.
Sorry, Dan.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
You don't get a break just yet, Sid.
Oh shit. Are you serious? Sorry, I'd looked away. I said the line.
Oh, sorry.
Why would you?
Natsuki. One second.
It's either the cat or her stuff.
Take a guess.
Cat.
Fine, come here. Come to me. I will give you the pets.
Are you calling to my printer for pets?
Unless your printer is named Orion, then no. Although if your printer is being really temperamental, I'll pet it too.
I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No,
Just file.
I was just saying. Ugh.
So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Shadow?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh my god, that sounds like him. Alright.
I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. But I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? 6.
I mean, yeah? I already said I would be fine.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that thing we needed over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
No.
Excited may not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Shadow?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
That's it.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Shadow picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea.
Cupcakes and tea.
Sounds good.
And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kinda surprised though.
Why?
Monica's staring into our souls and it's awkward.
That's
Well,
fine.
I'm the one I'm the one acting immature. I already know that.
Oh.
But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden?
I know I'm not very good at it.
Feels levels rising.
I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When
Woods?
when she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer... yeah, I do too. Cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this.
Huh?
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of this whole event.
I believe you.
All of the paper.
Yeah,
Just scraped it right across the desk.
I have to see. I need a bigger desk. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
All right, let's get out of here then.
Wait, where did this?
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other.
Where did this paper clip come from?
Damn it.
He thought he could get away.
I turn around.
You ain't going home yet, buddy.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then.
Shadow, you're getting phone numbers now.
Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Just hold it above your head while the Zelda fanfare plays.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
That's Final Fantasy, but that works too.
I'm aware. I did the wrong one and I'm aware of my mistake. I don't care.
Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
My house.
Is that
Our
a
house.
Don't.
It's right in the middle of the street.
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
She wants to get in your house, Shadow.
Alright.
That had so many
In that
implications.
case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean.
That's gonna take the whole weekend.
I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
It's true.
Don't underestimate yourself, Shadow. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Really, I just wanted to go home.
I
wanted to go play with Loon.
It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. Oh, okay, I misread that so bad. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
And also go home.
And also go.
But
And give Natsuki's voice
Yuri
actress a
thinks to
freaking break.
herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, if you're thinking this,
Again.
you wanted me to point out when you were overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again, then looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah,
Why just Sunday?
I am too.
Oh,
After that
right, I forgot.
exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. I said Sayori a little bit ago, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
Oh my
Told
gosh.
me she was looking forward to it.
She might put her finger on your nose or something. Oh my gosh.
The Doki Doki.
I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other.
Hey, not
And
she's the
there's
spoon
the
here.
Like Monica said, this is about the club.
Only the club.
I have nothing to worry about.
Nothing else.
If I just go with
Except
it,
his turtle.
then I'll have a good time.
Good time.
God
I would
damn
also
it.
like to point out that based on my analysis earlier, this means that Shadow has now chosen Lithis over Lily.
Fine by me. I find it funny.
It's hilarious.
You
It's
chose your
already
mother over your
Sunday.
girlfriend.
I've been getting
What
increasingly
Oedipus?
anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's
Hang on.
clearly, but
You had to bring Oedipus Rex into this, really, Travis?
What? It's fine.
Ugh.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally.
Oh my gosh, that's too hot to handle.
No, it's just Liffus checking in on him, making sure he's okay, making sure he hasn't bumped his toe or hit his head.
Making sure his bathwater is the right temperature, making sure like he's putting bandages on his little cuts.
Making sure he's eating,
Changing his socks, brushing his teeth.
changing his underwear, making sure it's the standard and not the unstandard.
A standard pair of underwear.
Oh god. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her.
Why did we do this to ourselves?
Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were a family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Shadow.
I sat down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I just want to point this out. I want this giant plushie thing here.
I know! I love that giant cow. That is the best.
I really want
You
that.
want the cow. Why do you want the cow?
Look
Is
at
Why
it!
the cow of all things?
Why would you ever not want that?
Why not?
Isn't that bird the bird from Angry Birds?
I think so.
It reminds me of like a green Admiral Prinny.
Wow. You know,
I
though, for
don't know
a
what that
girl's
means.
room, here's the thing. For a girl's room, this is really kind of meh.
Yeah.
Like, okay, most girls' rooms in anime and games like these are, like, decorated to high hell. This is kind of normal.
Yeah, there's actually not a whole lot in there. Aside from the best cow of all time.
This is actually a really nice room, though.
I'm not saying it's not a nice room, I'm just saying
Just
that's
because
kind of
Justin and
dull.
I do.
Yeah.
I have no room to do my work.
That's why you do it on your bed.
I have a cat.
Point taken.
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. This is messy?
There's
What?
there's like a shirt over there in the corner. There's like
I mean,
that
I
one
see,
thing with
like,
the
a-
patch on it.
I see like one
There's
little
some
piece
pants.
of paper there, but that's it.
It's true.
Right.
There's pants. We don't even know if they're standard.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now.
What?
Oh, wow,
What
that is a full
decoration?
calendar.
There's like one little thing here, and I think that's a calendar.
I think it actually is an old calendar. I just noticed that.
Oh,
It is an old calendar, but at the same time, what decorations?
I know.
There's nothing here.
The only thing decorative is the stuffed animals and the
And
plants.
the plants.
Okay, let's continue on.
If you came over more often, it would be such a mess.
That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But, what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then?
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Shadow.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. Earth, are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Shadow. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Shadow? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How's it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? She really wants so badly for just not to think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Is it that you've told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. As if I knew, I would have done anything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. Would have tried a little bit harder, make every day a little bit better for you. I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me.
You don't understand at all, Shadow. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being slung against my head.
Why the fuck did you laugh at that?
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Shadow. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. They're just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah! Shadow.
Sayori,
Now kiss.
I don't care if you
Sorry.
feel selfish. I'm really
What?
God. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Shadow.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. So, despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Shadow.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Shadow. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's going to be fun, right?
yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it was time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Oh. It's kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori, exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic.
Now, I do have a question. Like, Sammy, what's your time frame looking like right now?
I am okay.
Okay.
Alright. Yuri?
Oh, my mouth full.
No! Yuri, why are you eating McDonald's in front of my house?
I'm sorry, I was just so hungry.
She's got a little bit of ketchup on the side of her mouth.
I'm gonna Photoshop that now.
Just put a burger in her hand there. Have a fry hanging out of her mouth.
Hold on, I gotta save right here the way I can come back and just Photoshop that.
That chocolate won't open. There we go.
Thank goodness. You're a little early.
That
I
was
stopped
me.
with food.
You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
Why aren't your parents here?
You could always...
What's a
You could
parent?
have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Granted, in order to, like, fulfill the fantasy, Shadow probably just abolished the entire concept of parents from his mind, so that it'd be less weird with Yuri/Lithus.
True.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything. Wait, I had to pay for this?
Yuri just
The
smiled.
shadow reaction. Oh, that is a shadow reaction.
He smiled his hands out of a burger. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glances around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
I noticed there's a lot of books in there, but none of them seem to actually have titles, which leads me to believe that they're just props.
Yeah, he
Where's
like went, brought a
me?
bunch of them, just put them up there. This will make me look smart.
It's so
And
cool.
2 pillows on the bed.
Yeah.
You know, just in case.
I was looking at a third one, but I didn't have the money because I had to buy other things and props.
Okay.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess. Like, while you were here.
Hmm. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
No, you wouldn't have.
Oh no, it's Linda. She absolutely would have.
I'm more curious.
I'm
to
surprised
see
she's
if
not
doesn't
cleaning
want her
right
to
now.
find.
You find a little bit of dust under the keyboard.
That would be even more embarrassing.
Why is
Wait.
there a single coat hanger?
Don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. Puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, we get started?
Ah. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements.
Yes, Snake.
You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Wow.
You know, mood enhancements.
I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Wow, wow, wow. I've been really trying, baby.
Look at that face. You know she knows it.
Oh.
I regret nothing.
I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, Penny will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
More books.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved.
Oh my god, this is Liffus.
I'm happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation.
Oh my.
I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag, pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects.
Cylinder theory.
Jesus, no. Don't make that voice right now.
Please no.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils.
Jesus Christ, she went overboard.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not at all. Not familiar.
I love it when that happens.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Almost like magic.
Magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch at the bottom. On the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole at the top.
She's casting Sunbeam. Everybody get down.
Oh no!
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
Oh, this is essence of burnt vampire.
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body.
Oh my.
You feel warmer,
Okay.
your heart pounds more heavily.
Oh
Can I please eat my Cheez-Its without this turning into something dirty?
Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
Yes. Only sharing poem.
Sounds suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon.
Dude!
What are those for?
Well,
We're making sure you don't get away.
did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over there, over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Wait,
God.
what?
Oh, yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek in.
That's really creative.
Like, why does
Over
this
the
piece
top.
of paper have the word butt written on it? It's weird.
Why does this paper have stab? Why does this have blood?
I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Really?
Yes. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
No kidding.
Oh, there it is!
Purposes laugh.
Oh, this
Liz
is
didn't
weird. Yuri
This
giggles
didn't get more awkward.
with red cheeks. God, why am I doing this?
It was your decision with a coin flip.
No, all three of you got Yuri.
Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just in excitement she feels for sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Shadow.
Oh wait, that might be a little too much for you. Here's a crayon.
You
Yeah.
can write any characters you want.
I was told not to use markers. A lot of things happened last time.
Well, here's a crayon then.
Damn.
I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Oh, alright. Think she didn't give me scissors.
Yeah, you don't want those. I don't think shadow and sharp objects go well together.
Well,
Depends, is he getting poked with them?
hey. In any case, after this part, I do have to go to bed.
Alright.
That's fine. Like, after this part is probably the best stopping point anyway.
Sitting on the floor together, let's get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting.
It's
Yuri
awful.
unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Holy shit. The knife is strangely beautiful.
Look, it's shards.
The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it.
Oh, that's really pretty, actually.
The blade itself is gently tinted blue.
Mithril!
That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out,
Yeah, I promise.
alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship, a feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying?
That actually does make a lot of sense considering she likes horror novels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just... Oh, god dang it. It's just...
Look, I know you want to see Yuri's pants, but you need to, like, stop for a little while.
It's
Why does
just...
she have a thigh gap?
No one knows. Because the artist wanted it.
Okay, whatever.
It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
I mean, at least you're not into something weird like spiders.
Suits me?
Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure,
No.
I'll check it out.
Don't offer Shadow a knife, you fool!
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it
You know, properly.
and turn it around in my hand.
Just start
It
spinning
feels
it.
heavy and extremely solid. What do you even... Where do you even get a knife like this?
From guts, probably.
Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow.
Shadow,
Yeah, nab it,
Jesus.
Shadow.
why did you do that?
I
'Cause
didn't
I'm
expect
stupid.
it to be that sharp.
I didn't think knives were sharp.
I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp.
Thank you in retrospect.
It can cut your skin like it's paper.
Why the fuck do you know that?
That's fine.
Better for stabbing.
Jeez.
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh, you might need a cure wounds, Shadow. Oh no.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squirmish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
how did I
Yep,
know
that's
that was
Lippus.
coming?
Wow.
How did I know
Lippus.
that was coming?
How does this get weird?
That's a touch range spell right there.
That's awkward.
I feel her tongue curl around my finger.
Oh, that's
Okay,
a
this
somatic component.
Startled,
Now
I
this is really.
instinctively pull my hand back.
Now this is really creepy.
Please forgive me.
I liked the taste of your blood.
I wasn't thinking.
Delicious.
I.
Juicy.
Yuri lowers her head, her face buried,
Sure.
burning up.
You need to lay off
Straz,
some
don't
Mexican,
ever say that again.
Yuri,
You just called Shadow juicy.
That's the
No,
most
I called his
embarrassing
blood
thing I've
juicy.
ever
There's a
done.
difference.
It's still awkward.
Where'd
Ben,
her
you're gonna
eyes
have to
go?
reread it.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Doesn't lift her head. If she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what?
Dog, you need to stop licking my legs. This is already weird. Like, go lay down, girl.
This might be a stupid thing to do, but
Oh,
I
you
do
were
it
talking to your
anyways.
dog. I'm sorry. I thought a different thing was going on.
No.
I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Why?
Why?
Shadow,
By the way, Jinx dressed.
did you really just do that?
Now, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea.
Full of those.
Not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Shadow. Yeah, he's weird.
Right?
I'm trying to diffuse the situation. I don't know what to do.
You just sucked
You're
on his
supposed to
finger.
kiss her.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's usually how you do it.
Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri called me weird. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Except fleeing.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, you already stopped bleeding.
That was a good cure wound spell.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper.
Note to
Here's
self,
the thing.
don't give Shadow knives.
Yeah, don't.
Here's the thing. I hope you're burning the ends of those ribbons so that they don't fray.
I actually didn't know that was a technique. Thank you.
Yes, it actually is. It stops it from fraying.
Cool. I'll keep that in mind. Just like with a match or something?
Just,
Match, lighter.
yeah, a little bit
like
of
heat.
anything will work.
Okay. I'll just stick them in the oven. It'll be fine.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, maybe not that extreme. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
You know, on an internet stream. One of those crafts where there's just
Are
like
you-
5 people that aren't very interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. One of the
Speaking of,
items-
why did I have to buy those?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, why did I have to pay for this?
She spent all her money on knives. Shut up.
One of the items
That is
Yuri had,
Well,
yeah. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
6 cups? How
course not.
freaking condensed are these?
6 cups.
It was
of
actually, it was like 6 cups as in like 1 cup for each tablet. And not a cup as in an
Okay.
actual measurement
Okay,
cup.
I was
like
about
just,
to say.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much.
I think if there's a full 6 cups of water, you could paint a mural.
Right.
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay.
There we go.
If you fill the cups up too much, it'll be too diluted.
There you go.
Hence why I was confused.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips when bringing it back into my room. Yuri,
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and then nighttime.
Aw.
Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner.
Croat?
Yes. Like a frog.
Yes. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots on different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school.
Yeah, that's about the level you're at.
Painting on a
Ouch.
banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then.
Oh, dang it, I should have said you've been moved up a grade. Oh, that would have been so much better.
It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah. It is fun.
And this time you won't cut yourself with a knife.
I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. Wow, she
Aw.
sounds a lot like me, actually.
Oh,
She's super introverted.
Me too. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Telling you, Yuri best girl.
is that so?
Yes.
Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Oh no,
And
critical
there it goes.
hit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all.
Sorry, I should have asked to get
Yuri.
it for me. Oh, my bad.
Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Oh no.
Is there something on my face?
There it is.
Yeah, I accidentally
iconic
got
line.
paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right now. I rush out and fetch a towel then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her. Up, there you go, Draz.
There you go. There you go.
Here.
That's a nice TV.
That is.
That's serious.
This is like a nice entertainment center.
Oh yeah. Like I think there's even a game console down there.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
I think the games are probably in those drawers. You probably keep them in there and keep like the book props out in the open just so that you look a little bit smarter.
Yeah. I pat down Yuri's face, neck with the towel.
And I guess we're also like here with a girl. That's neat too.
Yeah.
This is a nice entertainment system. Look at the blurry thing in the back with the books and all the games. Oh yeah, there's a girl here too.
Yeah, she seems really relaxed for some reason. Not sure why.
There's something wrong.
I am friends with the strangest men in the whole world.
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
It's so hot.
Sorry.
Like Sky, I understand, but Draz and Ben, not so much.
I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
There it is.
Wait,
Uh,
just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books.
Shadow, the word of the day is opportunity.
Almost as if she lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening?
I wonder if my Diablo 3 save is still going.
Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling?
No.
Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist and send a tingling sensation through my arm.
Oh
Nice.
man,
Suddenly-
that's my video game arm.
Her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
And she's blocking the TV.
Yuri slowly pulls away.
Wait, wouldn't Diablo 3 be on your computer?
Sorry.
It's on consoles too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It actually plays great on console.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
I mean, I guess Yuri is neat too.
I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. It remains silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired.
Yeah, the bonus XP event is over now. Dang.
I hastily retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots. That looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts.
La 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 la.
Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Nothing at all.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well.
It's probably my fault.
Probably.
Sorry for being such a slow worker.
Yeah, you're pretty bad.
No, it's not at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
Everything we
So-
wanted to do.
I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About tomorrow. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as wanted, because we can do it again. Whenever you want, you can come over it, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Shadow.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
Scandalous!
Whoa, that got really close.
Whoa, that's close.
Jesus.
There she is.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, am I supposed to respond to that?
Oh my gosh, JPEG zoom in 200%.
Yeah,
But-
it's a little bit close.
I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Ah. Hi, Shadow.
This is awkward. Sayori? Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Shadow. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Aw, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
You what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy
Oh, stop lying, you bitch.
that you've made such good friends.
Stop
That's
lying!
all that matters to me.
For fuck's sake!
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Shadow? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Shadow. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder. Reassure her.
I'm scared, Shadow. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Shadow, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give to you.
Please don't roll a 2. Please don't roll a 2. Please
Oh no,
don't roll a 2.
oh no, you don't get to roll on this one.
Character choice.
Yes.
Character choice.
Also, this is probably the best spot for a cliffhanger.
Oh, don't do that right. Oh.
It depends on how much time you have left, Sammy.
Technically, I have until 1 o'clock.
Which is like 7 minutes from now.
Yep.
Yeah, we might consider having this be the cliffhanger then, because we've seen how long dialogue can take.
Fuck.
Man.
Even though here's the thing, I know what's gonna happen, but yet this entire time I've actually been invested, like, wait, what? Fuck!
See, the beautiful thing about this is it honestly feels like the dream is forcing Shadow to actually make a commitment one way or the other. Like, you can't just dance around it anymore. You have to pick whether or not she's gonna be your girlfriend.
God.
So, like, essentially at this point, this is where Lily finally wakes Shadow up, and Wolfram's over there wanting to stab the bitch in the fucking throat.
Yes. We'll go with that. We will go with that.
Sure, why not?
Oh, man. Well, I guess I got some thinking to do as Shadow.
Yeah, you sure do, buddy.
Damn it. Oh, man. Well, it's been a good stream.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely enjoyed this. I want to play so much more of it.
I know.
Yay! We've hooked him.
Yes. I'm so happy.
God damn it.
Alright, go to bed for work. So, good night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, she's just been quiet.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's it for the stream.
Thank you so much for watching. All of the, maybe 1 or 2 people who did. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks
I
for
will.
watching our stupidity.
We love you.
Yes.
You definitely do not have any technical difficulties. None.
Not at all.
Not at all, no.
Never happened.
Not a
Anyone
bit.
who's a lie.
Well, everything will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can hop on over there and check that out.
Oh,
And
sick.
we will see you guys whenever
Saturday.
we see you.
Yeah,
Well, some of us will see you Saturday.
Yeah.
I hope I see you Saturday. I want to be there for that session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna
You
say it's kind of important that you're there.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to be there.
Yes,
If
I
you're
want
not, here's the thing though. If you're not, Landon's gonna have to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Landon usually comes up with something. He works around a lot.
I'm still excited about the little thing we're supposed to pull off. I refuse to say anything else.
That's fine.
I'm confused.
I'm just happy that Yuri actually had Liffus's laugh at one point. That made me happy.
Oh, that was just so
So-
ironic.
Who's all the characters in this? So Yuri's Liffus, correct?
Basically,
Yep.
yeah, because Shadow still has attraction to her and considers her the most mature, but cannot see her as being outside of his own age category. So he just interprets her as a tall high schooler. Whereas Natsuki is Lily.
Yep.
He is deliberately playing up the tsundere aspect because, well, it's Shadow. Of course he is.
Yeah. And then who's Sayori?
Sayori, in my mind, actually represents someone that Shadow forgot. Like an old childhood friend from before Shadow lost his memories, who probably
Hi,
actually...
Gabby.
Probably someone who
Ooh.
actually did like Shadow, but Shadow just kind of ignored because he was too stupid to realize that she actually liked him.
Oh shit, that's
Gabby?
actually on point because Landon did tell me that.
It is Gabby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh man.
Jazz, that's gonna make that. Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's gonna make that so much worse.
This is a good game. I like how much this is actually working out.
This is.
Monica, I have no idea.
So I have to actually choose on this part though, don't I?
You actually have to choose. I am not going to roll for you, and I'm going to tell everyone else if they try to roll, no. You don't get a roll for this. Shadow actually has to make a decision.
Oh man.
Oh God, when we get. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that now.
This is a good game, you guys. This is a fun game.
Yep, it is. It is.
It's actually one of my favorite releases in the past year.
Yep.
Go play it for free if you want. Do it now. No one's listening, but do it.
Yep. Man, this is great.
It,
Well,
it still gets me that she just shoved Shadow's finger in her mouth, no concern for
know.
any kind of blood
That
disease
threw me
or
off a
anything.
lot,
Let's
but-
just suck his blood.
It's a touch range spell, dang it.
I was like,
yeah, but
what?
she curled her tongue around his
That's
finger.
the somatic component.
I don't know.
That doesn't help.
I don't know.
It just makes it so much worse.
Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah, when I got to that part in my game, I was just like, huh, you're really going to town there, aren't you?
I'm trying not to ruin this game for myself because I want to experience it firsthand in the streams, but I want to play it so bad that I'm like, ugh.
I know.
You gotta slap your own hands.
Because it's shockingly compelling for such a saccharine
Simple
pastel
game.
themed game.
And it's so simple too.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
The
Well,
devs did a good job.
yep, they really did. Well, I guess that's it, stream. We will see you guys
Oh, the
Saturday
stream was
or
opening.
whenever.
Okay, shit.
Yeah, because I didn't get to like end it. But bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.